Now, joining us on the program, very pleased to have with us Juliana Crowder from a Girl and a Gun Women's Shooting League. Juliana, thank you for coming on the show tonight.
Thank you, Cam. It's great to be here.
Well, it's great having you. I ran across this story from the Amarillo newspaper today, Girls' Night Out at the Range, and I thought this was such a cool story. There's a woman there in Amarillo, Casey Lusk, started a gun blog, and then from there that kind of just kind of kept going and going until she came to you and said, "Hey, I want to start a shooting league in Amarillo."
Well, we kind of found each other on Facebook. That's how I find a lot of women in the shooting community.
Mm-hmm.
My co-founder, Renee Blaine, we are instructors in Austin, Texas for CHL and firearms instruction, and we wanted something for our clients to be able to do together and also to encourage women out that had not thought about, guns yet. And so we founded a Girl and a Gun, and it started catching on like, hey, can we do that here in my town too? So then we developed a facilitator program to where we can help other women launch chapters within our club. So we have this huge shooting community that's developing all across Texas. I'm actually in Del Rio tonight. We launched another club down here. And then we'll be traveling up to Amarillo in September, that first week, to officially launch her chapter as well.
Oh, wow. Did you expect that you would see, Juliana, this level of interest in shooting?
I was really hoping for it. You see how women and gun sales is just escalating and going up, but there's not a lot of women in gun training happening. So we figured this was a social, casual, low-stress way for women to come out that don't want to learn from their husbands or their dad or don't have somebody in their life that can be a role model to them, and we fulfill that for them. We give them the confidence and the courage. And, we had a lady last night that said, I close my eyes when I shoot. And I said, well, tonight we're just going to work on keeping that eye open. And she was a different woman by the time she left.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. I can't imagine, Juliana, we know that taking people to the range is so important.
Mm-hmm.
And, in fact, I just took my friend Jim Garrity a couple weeks ago to the range for the first time, and the smile on his face. I mean, we should be able to patent this. It's just the official first-time shooter smile.
There is something so joyful about that moment, and when you get to see it, it is really awesome.
It really is. And so now help me understand, because what you're doing is you're not just setting up like one-time events. You want to make sure that people are going back to the range, right?
Correct. So we have every chapter that meets twice a month. So every other week, they're getting together for that girls' night out. And then when they are comfortable with themselves there and they want more of a challenge, we're encouraging them to get out into competitive shooting sports. And that was really the goal. Renee and I are both competitive shooters in different ways, but we were coming together with IDPA and USPSA and, shotguns, skeet and all this stuff. And there's not a lot of women out there. We have fabulous women role models. We see them on Top Shot all the time. But the everyday woman says, oh, I'm not her. I don't know how to do that. Well, guess what? We are everyday women. We go out with our husbands, and we're like the only chicks there at the range. And we want some other girls to hang with. So the idea is to get them comfortable, and then we introduce them to these shooting sports. And, I've got colleagues all across the country that are like, national events are coming our way. We just cannot wait.
Oh, that is awesome. So what do you recommend? I know that there are plenty of women out there who are listening tonight who are probably thinking, I can do something like that where I live. I mean, how do you get started with something like this?
You know what? The first time I went, I called a couple of my best girlfriends, and I said, bring a couple of girls. And there was like 5 of us. And then maybe the next time there was one that came back, and then maybe another one. Facebook has been fabulous. Twitter's been fabulous. We're using every social media outlet we can. And it's just taking pictures, seeing, look how fun this is. It doesn't hurt. It's not bad. And, we just have this sense of reward. And then the girls are like, I want that too. When can I come? And then it just goes from there.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
It's fabulous. We had, I think, 30 women last night. That was probably a peak for us. And we had friendly competition and, the camaraderie that is being built and the friendships that would not have happened otherwise. We can sit back and watch that and say we helped do that.
That is so cool. Juliana, your website is a girlandagunclub.com. How can folks find you on Facebook or on Twitter?
A Girl and a Gun Women's Shooting League on Facebook. We have links on that website for meetup.com, and our Facebook links are all there at the girlandagunclub.com. That's the easiest way to find us and branch out from there.
All right, Juliana, thank you for coming on the program, and I hope we can have you back on again soon.
It was wonderful. It was an honor for us to be recognized. Thank you so much.
Hey, keep it up, Juliana. Juliana Crowder with a Girl and a Gun Women's Shooting League, and again, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like getting people to the range.